So, so welcome to match number 33 International School Dance Tournament 6.0. This is a match between two top teams. It is AVM YODDHAS versus JNS SUPREMOS. AVM YODDHAS have been one of the most consistent teams in the tournament, and the ones who have featured in many finals have come close to winning. Like I remember a couple of years back when they were so close to winning that one, they lost that match against Utpal Warriors. It was such a close match where they had to chase a small total, a very strong side, and they fell short. This another top contender to go to the last four, to the semi-finals even, and CK it is the opening batter, and along with him it is going to be Saurabh Sinha. So Saurabh Sinha will be taking strike. Yeah. So Vishal would be bowling from the Somaya end. He seems to be a very compact batsman. Their most proficient batsman when it comes to technique. So let me tell you about CK. CK is a fantastic batter. He plays quite a good shots actually, and he's the one who can play with the horizontal bat, the straight bat. He can play those cut shots. He can pull shots, and a batsman if he stays there for some duration, who can make big. He is a specialist in this darts tournament. Wide down the leg side. So they opened their account with the wide down the leg side. AVM Yodhas, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first. A very good decision actually. It is a batting wicket, and as you can see, the outfield is slightly raised off. The grass is slightly raised off, so it's going to be a little quick. And we saw one match yesterday where it was a fantastic match where it went all the way till the line. It was a match in which they scored 230 runs, and it was a batting paradise. This is good. It is a first over, and so from what little I have seen of Saurabh Sinha, seems to be a very compact batsman with a strong technique, and the batsman who keeps the eye on the ball. And best part about Baksh's bowling is Vishal Baksh's bowling is he's not giving that pace to the batter. Saurabh would love to have some pace on the ball so that he can play those fluent drives. I'm talking. Oh, what a shot! What a way to begin his account. This is huge. This is monstrous. What a way to begin the account. I thought it went all the way. It went, in fact, it just went one bounce. We'll just confirm with the fielder. It is a six. I thought, yeah. In fact, it was a couple of meters away from the rope. So played with soft hands. So he can play those big shots. Also, he can play with the soft hand. So that is a sign of a very dangerous player. Generally, the batsman who takes a lot of knocks before going every time, and he spends a lot of time, half an hour or so, in taking the knocks over here, gets out on the first ball most. But Saurabh is an exception. He has gone over there, and his first shot was a sixer. That is good to see. That was an exception. He was taking a few knocks, and I just spoke to Nilay that the batsman who takes a lot of knocks over here gets out on the first ball. Saurabh has been the anomaly now. That's good. 8 runs on the scorecard. CK, I just love this guy play because he will give you. He's a proper player, and you would love to see him bat. He has some issues with his leg where he finds it difficult to run, and if he is fit, if he's good enough, if his health stays fine, his batting is a treat to watch. Oh, this is nicely done. That is the reason I'm saying nice free flow of the bat to get off the mark. 9 runs on the scorecard. So another team which would be a top contender to go all the way and win this cup. And I remember the match which they lost where they had to score some 120 odd runs to win the finals on a batting paradise on a smallish ground with a quick outfield, where they were so close to defeating Utpal Warriors, a very strong team. They were bundled out inside 100 runs or so, and it was heartbreaking for them, and I could see many of them in tears in that match. All of them were so excited on the previous day where they were ready for the finals, and they were almost with the trophy in the hand, and they just lost their way, and they just uh, were all out, and none of them was able to do that. And that wasn't their day actually. They just gave away their wickets under pressure. They lost a very close final. In fact, the match they should have won. So that thing would be on the back of their minds. Jairaj Bisht comes in to bowl. Another Bist, Jay Bista. In fact, that he's a different one. Jay Bista, he is the Mumbai player who is a top batter. He hasn't got his due though. A very unfortunate player not to be playing for any IPL team also. 9 runs on the scorecard. CK it is who would be on strike now. This is ISDT 6.0 from the Somaya grounds, and it's a wonderful weather to play cricket. Beautiful, nice weather in which the temperature is just soothing to play proper cricket. Clear sunshine, clear time to play some nice shots. And one man who can play some good shots is on your screen, CK. That is nicely bowled. It's a good action, and oh my God, he was in some spot of bother. And fortunately, CK gets back to the crease. From what Nilay has told me, CK, I just asked him why does he hobble so much? Why doesn't he's not that fluent in running? He says there is some issue with his feet. His heel bone is elongating, so that's a medical, I would say, anomaly in which the bone is increasing every time. So that is the reason he is not that brisk and agile while running. So kudos to him. In spite of that, those medical discrepancies, he is still playing his cricket and playing at the highest level of the DATS tournaments and other. And see, he manages to take those singles. Oh my God, he was in some spot of bother. 2 digits the scorecard goes to. And Saurabh Sinha would be really excited to see this man. The strength of this team is their spin bowlers, where Nilay is a good bowler. Also, they have Rishi. I just love that guy. Rishi is a complete player for them. Almost that Ravindra Jadeja kind of player for the team. This is good bowling. This is good bowling by Jairaj. But that is beautifully played. That is the class of this man. He has just converted a good ball into a run-making opportunity. So it's not bad bowling. It is some good enterprising batting, some good strong technique, and superb. What a shot that is. Almost Sachin Tendulkar like that was. Sachin used to whip this ball, and Sachin got so many boundaries, whipping the ball off the pads, off the stumps. It was almost Sachin Tendulkar like. Just have a look at this shot again. It would be just reminiscent of Sachin. Almost the same height, same physique, and same kind of shot. What a shot that was. 14 runs on the scorecard. Saurabh Sinha looking in sublime touch. So 5 balls, 11 runs. People who spend a lot of time just going before batting, they generally get out. This man took a little time, just took a few knocks, and he's there standing. Oh, again, some problem. They should be talking to each other. The message would be conveyed now. I think they would communicate with each other, convey the message of what the calling should be. The best calling is actually no calling. When you look into each other's eyes and just run for it. Otherwise, it has to be a yes, no, or wait. Whenever that maybe comes, there is where the problem comes. 14 without loss. Oh, what a shot that is. Straight to the fielder. Oh, this is going a hell of a catch. One of the best. It was going at a rate of knots, and it was fantastic hit. What a shot that was. But what a catch that is. And a top player. A top player. This is so unfortunate. I was wishing this man would have carried. What a shot that was. But straight to the fielder. Oh, this is so unfortunate. That could have been a treat to watch this man bat, because he was looking so promising. 2 shots which he played. And even this was so good. Almost Sachin Tendulkar like the way he cut it fiercely. Oh my God. What a catch that is. Would I like to have a look at it again. I would like to ask Shahad to repeat that again. That was so wonderful. And just have a closer look at that catch again. See the replay again. See in ultra slow-mo. Shahad, of course, and Rituj are the two who are taking care of this. It was hit so hard. Oh my God, that was up the middle of the bat. Oh my God, that's a monstrous catch. One of the best catches of ISGT 6.0, dismissing one of the best batsmen of the league. Such a promising inning aborted, and I could see he is one of those top players in the league. Yesterday we saw Asghar Khan playing so well. We also saw Nisarga. Nisarga was fantastic yesterday, and again today, some glimpses of Sachin in that player who got out. Just Saurabh Sinha was so good in that brief stint, but this man, that fielding will just help the bowler. And look at the pace which has just got a little faster now. 14 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. What a good over in which they have got the top batter of the opposition. Beg your pardon, it is 16 runs on the scorecard and the end of 2 overs. Oh, that's a big breakthrough which they have got, and that would just be the impetus the team needs. It is the same bowler who's bowling Vishal. It is bowling Vishal Bakshi from the Somaya end. These are two bowlers of different, I would say, the style of bowling. It is CK's job to take over the batting now. He is the batsman who will play along. He will just be there for 10-12 overs. The other batters around him would like to go big. Amit is the new batter. What a way to begin the account. This is a boundary. What a shot. This was a start of some authority. It was a shot which made a statement that he is not there to just sit back and take the pressure. He is going to give it back to the opposition. What a shot that was. A counter-attacking shot, just pressing back the pressure. So any thoughts of having the opposition under pressure, any thoughts of keeping the other team quiet was immediately washed away with a shot like that. And this was a shot of complete authority. This is what it makes them. It's even all their batters are not present today. Still, they are good enough to challenge most of the teams in the league. This is even better. This is, oh my God, another rocket going straight to the fielder. And remember, it's a dad's tournament, so not every chance which is going to go is going to be caught. It was Saurabh who was unfortunate. Even the international players would have found it difficult to get hold to that one, the catch which was caught. And Anit would be slightly fortuitous over there. He still will not stop from going. This was all along the carpet. It would be a 3. In fact, it will go all the way. The outfield has been hastened. It has been quickened by some good work by the groundsman. There are 15 people working day and night on it. So they have raised off little more grass on it, and it has become an ideal one now. Not very quick where the fielder does not have any chance, but it has hastened up just enough, just properly. Another good boundary. Just have a closer look with that camera when you see it is completely in a batsman's favor now. Of course, the bowlers, the fielders will have some chance to stopping it because you can dive on it, you can slide on it, you can glide on it. 25 for 1. We are into the third over. Couple of boundaries for the new man, Amit. So as they say in Hindi, अगर आप सौरभ से बचोगे तो अमित से पिटोगे. It's like people who are going to attack you from both ends. So Amit it is who is on strike. Couple of boundaries for Amit. And straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. So Amit has an auspicious start, and so did Saurabh Sinha. 25 for 1. 26 for 1. We are into the third over, the last ball. He has gone for a few runs, Vishal, but he was unfortunate that he could have got that wicket. He was hit for a boundary. Watch out for CK. CK would be like more orthodox player. He would like to wait for the bat ball. Watch out for his pull shot and his cut shot. Those are his favorites. That's what I was talking about. He cuts it straight to the fielder this time. And in fact, it has pierced through. And a couple of runs for CK. He will just do that. The cut shot and pull shot are his favorite ones. Also the flick. 28 at the end of over number 3. They are going along smoothly at a run rate of 9.33 runs per over. Jairaj is a seasoned campaigner, another champion bowler, and he could claim the best batter of the opposition. From the looks of Saurabh Sinha, would love to see him bat again. This man looks to be a very good player, and his two shots. First one was a big slog into the mid-wicket region. The second was almost Sachin Tendulkar like the way he whipped the ball from the stumps. That was absolutely wonderful to watch. Hitting the ball from middle to the square leg, only Sachin and Sehwag could do it that way. 28 for 1. We are into the fourth over. That's very well done. 29 the score moves on to. Anu would say it's a darts tournament with a catch like that, which was hit like a rocket, which was taken. Also, some shot making, some top class shot making. Also, the running between the wicket has been wonderful. Chetan Kapoor, he's got a steady start. 6 balls, 7 for him. Watch out for his first boundary coming up, guys. In fact, he plays it with proper. Oh, this is good by Amit. They snuck a single over there. And this is good. Playing, getting the runs off the fielder's hands even. So they're taking those non-existent singles, those 50-50 chances they're converting. That is the reason the scorebook looks a lot better. If you get a boundary and you get a lot many dot balls in between, the boundary is absolutely useless. Even if you get a couple of boundaries, it will not be more than 8 runs per over. But if you get a boundary and you laced with some singles and doubles, it makes it look more beautiful. It's almost like the assortment of chocolates which you get in the plane. It has to have variety in it. This is again very well called. A clear no from CK. They are playing him with some caution. Clearly, they should be, because he's the bowler who has taken the wicket. He's bowling his heart out. He's bowling almost like an 18, 19-year-old man. He's bowling with a lot of pace. His son or daughter, who should be really proud of the dad, Jairajas, because he's bowling with so much enthusiasm and vigor and fitness. And there was some extra pace slightly away. 31 for 1. So Arya Vidya Mandir, AVM Yodhas versus JNS Supremos. This is good by Jairaj. He is very sharp. He bowls with a nice lively pace, and the best part is his line just on that fourth stump. That is what I was talking about. Bowling with some lively pace over there. And this is not the first couple of balls. Generally, if you have a darts tournament or people, those who are just 35 plus or 40 plus, they will always bowl the first few balls very quickly. And as the over progresses on, the pace will drop down. Then they will try some slower deliveries. Slower deliveries, most of the times, it is not because of some variation. It is because of the fatigue which they have all throughout that over. But here, even the fourth, fifth ball of the over is putting all his shoulder into it, all his body into it. So good to see that. This is super bowling. And a big appeal. Maybe the faintest of edges. Or maybe some anticipation that the umpire might fool and just give him out. At times, even the batter does not know if there is a hint. Most times, the batter knows. But the faintest of edges, you never know. 31 for 1. This has been a great over in which the batsman has played and missed a couple of times. Watch out for a boundary shot now. He would go for his cover drive over there. I strongly feel if he's slightly pitched up, instead of cutting the ball, he's going to go for his cover drive. Should not be pitching it up. And he plays it safely. What a shot that is. The ball is racing. This is a typical Somaya outfield. Using the pace of the bowler. Such a good over. Spoiled by that last ball. And it wasn't a great shot. In fact, that pure timing on it. Sheer timing on it. Just wanted to play it safely. And it just found the gap. There are 7 8 wickets on the ground. That of this is to the the left of it, even the extreme left, the second wicket. So when you're looking at the wicket, the offside area from this end is the end which is closer actually. So they are trying to exploit those in the first few overs. And if it changes end, this if they go from the highway end, this side is going to be the one which is nearer. So all in all, it's a very good chance for them to score a lot many runs in the last latter part of the innings from this side. So they will have to plan it out, 10 overs from this end, 10 overs from those end, that end. You need to bowl your overs in 90 minutes, some allowance of 5 minutes of depending upon the intervals between each is given, and after that you will be penalized. There is a place where no allowance or there would be no reprieve if you waste time. Oh, what a shot! This is typical Chetan Kapoor shot. He plays it quite a lot, and that paddle sweep, and that is wonderfully done. That is beautifully. That is his typical shot. This is one of his shots which he plays against the spinners. He's not the traditional sweeper. He will play shots like this where he has almost a no-look paddle sweep, and he plays quite a lot of this shot. And this is a shot which requires some precision, and this is a shot which is almost a shot which is of your armory, which gives you some pleasure. It will give him immense confidence, that shot, and he can cut the ball on the offside even. Oh, that's a gift. Oh, missed out big time. The spinner hasn't started well. He actually gifted a couple of balls to CK. Two balls down the leg side. One was a full toss and the one was pitched down the leg. And that was well bowled on right line, right length. And he's looking good, Amit, now. After that play and miss against Jairaj. That last ball boundary. Oh, that wasn't the ball to be going back. He should be fortunate that he is still there. That is some good bowling. After bowling a couple of not so good balls, Varun bowls two pitch of deliveries to Amit. Oh, this is the approach. What a shot. Enough of just prodding and just trying to stop the ball. This is how you approach a T20 game. Attack the bowler, put him under some pressure, and he gets a boundary, and which will take them to 45. 45 for one. Amit, this is his third boundary. He started off with a couple of boundaries. Oh, that is force fortunate. And a couple of runs for Amit. So 46 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. The skipper comes into ball, Pratik. Pratik Chutalia, he is the skipper of the team, JNS SUPREMOS. Two top schools against each other. It's always a pride for the students to be admitted in those schools. The parents would be proud parents to have their kids in that school. The kids should be proud that their parents are playing some fantastic cricket. Most of them are highly successful professionals. Some of them are entrepreneurs and highly placed government officials, some of them. And they are successful in their respective fields, and they are playing for their passion. 46 for 1, 5 overs. He was beaten all ends up. Perhaps a shot he should have played on the front foot, not on the back foot. A slightly lazy shot from him. That short ball should have been played on the front foot on the top. He waited for it. His feet are not moving. Yeah, that is how you should be approaching. That is up and over. That will be racing away for a couple of bounces into the fence. It's 50 up with that Chetan Kapoor boundary. It was a shot of some intent. And he played and missed that one. The next one is going to travel. Look at the ground today. Look at the wicket today. Wicket is a batting paradise. The grass has been raised up, so it's ultra quick today. This is good running, super running. They are getting runs of the fielder's hands also. That is so good. Good enterprising running. This, remember, it's a dad's tournament. This is not a tournament of under 19, under 23, or a professional tournament. These guys easily, some of them are 40 plus, but the way they are running, they are as agile as youngsters. They may be coming straight from the cubicles, their air conditioned cubicles where they have their big fancy offices. They come straight to the ground and they play their beloved game. They play all throughout, almost the whole week. That's beautifully hit. What a shot that is. That was away from him. That was some shot which was manufactured. He had to reach for it and he made the ball reach the boundary with his endeavor. That was almost hit. That was beautiful conversion. Converted that Yorker into a scoring opportunity. That was swiftly glided. A couple of shots where he has used his timing well. He seems to be in great touch, this man Amit. He's got 4 delightful boundaries. Will he get another in the next 2 balls? He tries to go for, he wanted to hammer it. Oh my god. This has to go into the budget now. Some extra 20-30,000 to be spent now. The bat is gone. So he will have to order a new one. Or maybe he must be having in his reserves a couple of bats. Or will Nilay give his bat to him to play? He needs to borrow now. Or if he has a couple of bats in his kitty, he might use another one. But that is a dear bat to him. He just taken that piece and he would give it to repairs and get it back from the man who does it for him. So he would like to keep the remains of those bats together so that he can use it if it is repaired. With 55 for 1, the last ball, and it has gone the distance. Up and over. That was a chance, but that chance would be for the batsman to take a couple of runs. That was a difficult. We just tipped it over the infield. 57 at the end of the power play, which is a good one. 9.5 runs per over at the end of 6 overs. So Abhishek Pingre it is, the new bowler. Chetan Kapoor, he's got 18 of 12. Amit has got 25 of 17. 26 of 17. That is well bowled. Off spinner, bowling it outside the off stump, ripping it, bowling the quicker ones, quicker through the air, and keeping it outside the off stump. So that was slightly away. Abhishek just having a look at the umpire, just asking whether it was a fine delivery. Umpire has other ideas about it. He's trying to get his field right, trying to orchestrate the field. The wicket keeper, right arm over the wicket. The off spinner, Abhishek it is versus CK, Chetan Kapoor. Chetan has got 18 of 13, a good start for him. And that was nicely done for a single. And score moves on to 59. So that's a good start after the power play. How you play, some of the batsmen are just power play batsmen, and some play good into that middle part. The batsmen who do well in the middle part actually are the match winners. Why India was successful? Because KL Rahul and Virat Kohli were wonderful in those middle overs. Hitting in the power play or hitting at the end of the innings is easy, but playing in them, oh, what a shot that is! He's looking in good touch, trying and then digging out the Yorkers, play gliding the ball which are pitched up. That is his forte. I would love to see Saurabh Sinha's batting again. I just saw him for the first time. He looks to be a great batter. And that was a very indifferent shot. Generally, you play the slog sweep on the mid wicket cow corner area. He just logged it into that wideish long off. A different kind of approach. 61 for 1. We are into the 7th over. Oh, that was very well bowled. It has been a great over. He hasn't given away a lot of runs in spite of conceding that wide. Just 5 runs in this over of first 5 balls, which is good. When they are going at 9.5 runs per over, he's just trying to put the brakes. That can happen when the field spreads on. A boundary here would just spoil the over, and that is a quicker delivery. That's very well bowled. Almost reminiscence of Nishikant Patankar actually. He does bowls like that. He bowls those quick off spinners. Sometimes his off spinners are quicker than the medium pacers even. 62 for 1 at the end of 7 overs. So they were 9.5 runs per over, just slightly a shade short than 9 runs per over. A similar kind of bowler. Oh, what a shot. This is his speciality of playing differently to the spinners. Varun is the new ball. Yeah. Varun 64 for a couple of runs in the first 2 balls against him. What a shot. This is 4 runs written all over it. Super shot. A perpendicular bisector dividing the ground into two equal parts. 9 standard geometry, guys. What a shot that was. It divided the wicket into 2 parts. It divided the ground also in 2 parts. What a straight hit that was. Super hit shot from a super special batter. Amit. Bowling has been good. They are hitting some good balls. Even it is not some batting of some just ill hitting or just smashing and butchering every ball and playing some rash shots or hitting every ball with menace and anger. It are some authentic shots, some proper cricket being played, proper T20 game of cricket, and just played in the second and third gears right now. Amit and CK both are playing a fantastic knock where they're having their strike rate in excess of 130, 140 without much trouble, without even like they're taking quick singles, they're taking couples, and they're hitting shots like this in between. This is even better. Off the back foot, they would pinch a couple in that. See, that's what it's. Oh, this is not good running. They could have got a second in that. 69 for 1. And you can pardon them for not running. You can just forgive them because it's a dad's tournament. Take my word, these are not youngsters who are playing. And this is slogged in. Oh, this is huge from CK. He has a typical way of hitting the ball. He tried it in the extra cover the previous one, and this one he hammered into the cow corner mid wicket. And that's a good shot actually on the knees, and a unique way of hitting the ball. And that is the best part because that is slightly towards the shorter side of the ground because the wicket is on the left extreme. It's a second on the second. This is good. He just flying to play those helicopter shots now. 8 overs done and dusted, 76. The run rate, which was almost around 9 runs per over, it has shot up and it has again gone to 9.5 runs per over. This is hit straight to the fielder at point. This is good going by them. They are almost playing at a leisurely pace. This bowling has been good. Fielding has been good. We saw a wonderful catch. Abhishek Pingre, he bowled a real good over the previous one. And this over was, oh, this is nice. And he's almost those quicker kind of bowlers. Very quick, in fact. Right arm off spin and right arm quick off spin. Somebody should be renaming this kind of bowling. Making use of the pace of the bowler. And what a shot that is. Making the liability into an asset. He just converted a good ball into a scoring opportunity. A quicker ball, he makes use of the pace of the ball and, in fact, gives him a charge and hits it into that extra cover region all along the carpet. So, testament to the fact that the outfield is a real good one, a quick one that just raced away. 81 for 1. So, again, some quick bowling. Almost Nishikant Patankar like. I just remember he bowls it this way. He's, of course, the person in charge of MIG. This is good competitive bowling and batting. And the way Amit is saying, another bat is in trouble. He is a bat breaking bowler. That is nicely hit. 82 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. So they were having a debate whether Saurabh Sinha was saying why not 8 9. Some of them were saying why not 5, why not 6. And they have got to the golden mean, which is 7. So if they have not taken something which is a risk, they have not taken something which is a safer route, they have not taken 8 to be slightly more enterprising, they have not taken 6 to be safer, they gone somewhere in between. But 7 is a very, very delicate number to handle. So for you to get 7, you need to have a single one couple. And if you have that mindset of getting singles on every ball, more often than not, you will fail in getting those 7 runs. Wait for the bad ball and hit it for a boundary. The first step should be hitting that boundary. And if you don't get that, get a single. But if you always think of the single, single, one dot, and it will be a difficult chance. Yeah, that's a gift. Oh my God, missed out. They have to take. They have to take. Now this is fine. This is fine for them. They get a couple. That wasn't a good first ball. Here he is. Now all 5 singles need one dot delivery over here will make things interesting. I think he will go for a big one. If it is in his arc, he will just clear it. Oh, this makes it more interesting. This makes it more interesting now. He has to go for a big one. Forget about those singles, because if you try and play singles, one dot delivery is definitely going to come. They have to go for the big boundary. And that's how you finish. Yeah, that's the right approach. That's the correct approach to go for it. If you don't get a boundary, you will get a couple or you get a single. 3 balls, 4. You cannot win this without a boundary if there is a next dot ball. Dot ball next would makes it things very interesting. That is the reason you take 6, not 7. One dot ball, you cannot win the challenge without a boundary. So there was that debate, everybody discussing to take 8, to take 7, to take 6. 6 is a better number. CK, he would go for his sweep shot. If it is on the leg stump, he can go for that paddle sweep, which he plays well. Oh, that's 6. That's 6. That is game, set, and match. So far, the challenge. That was a gift. And that's how you approach a challenge over. So 96 for 1. 96. So 97 for 1. That's well bowled. He was anticipating a wide, a good call by the umpire. 97. That was well bowled and good running though. CK is looking good. CK has got 35 of 22. Amit has got 40 of 32. And both of them are looking super relaxed over there. And that's what a challenge over can do. That will add spice to the tour. Aditya Jain, it's a good side, JNS SUPREMOS. It's not a side which can be easily rolled over. But this team is one of those top contenders to go all the way. What a shot. This is up and over. This is one bounce into the fence. Beautifully hit. What a shot that was. On the knees and into. This is his speciality. He will play shots like this. What a shot that's what. That is CK special. He just gets on the knees and this is what he does. Super shot. And towards extra cover, down the ground and into that mid wicket. And also those paddle sweeps and some cut shots. He generally scores those 50s a lot. I've seen him more often than not scoring a lot of 50s. I've seen him score a few 50s on a few occasions in that other venue. And also, he is the one who is the man for the big matches. More often than not, he just lost that last year because of some injuries. This time he is fitter and he looks more intent on. Again, a ball which he thrives on. That overpitch ball, he lifts that helicopter of his. A unique way of hitting it with the knee on the ground and into the extra cover or mid wicket. That slog sweep into the mid wicket. He intentionally hits that over the extra cover region. 103. We are into the 11th over. Watch out for this man. Watch out for a big sixer coming up, guys. Couple of balls. He goes down the ground. Another single. They have fielded well, barring a few hiccups. Chetan Kapoor goes in 40s and both of them in 40s. Both the batsmen in their 40s. I'm not talking about their age. In fact, CK is on 38. Oh, what a shot. This is pure timing. This is 6. Oh, this man is in some special mood. So it is so simple. If you are slightly alright in mathematics, it's just 10 runs per over. 11 overs, 110 for 1. All 1-1-1 and zeros on the scorecard. Watch out for this man. Down the leg side. Couple of wides. Has been the best bowler. And he is the one who can be the wicket taking man. Abhishek Pingre. What a shot. On the knee, straight down the ground, 4 runs. No one's going to stop that one from going over for a boundary. They have to work out some fielding over here. The off spinner and he's hitting down the ground. Why do we have the wideish long off? He should be little straighter. He will go into the extra cover region. He moves on to Abhishek. Uh, Chetan. What a shot! This is four. Why are they not having the long off a little finer? I don't understand. It is very hard to comprehend. They are making the change now. So both the batsmen in their 40s, one a couple of runs away and one run away. Who will get that? CK just raised away from being in 20s to 40s. That's his 50. In fact, yes, that would be his 50 if they go for the second one. That is 50-50 for Amit. So that's Amit getting his 50. There is a slight correction in the scoring because of the challenge over that score distribution. CK is on 49 and not 51. So that is a slight correction. Amit has got his 50. And for Chetan Kapoor, whose strike rate was little less, he in fact he looks more. That's nicely hit. $124 for one. Last ball, he is one runner. That's his 50. 50 for Chetan. In fact, he has got it faster, quicker than him. Just 29 balls is 50. So 15 run over in which both the batsmen were celebrating and they would be just having a nice time. Look at the smiles on the face. CK and Chetan Kapoor, CK and Amit, they would be thinking, let's have some fun, some more fun now. Let's make this Sunday a sensational one, a sizzling one, a good one for them to celebrate. This is what we play for, some smiles on the faces. But JNS, Supremos, this is the time for you to come back. Aditya Jain and Abhishek Pingre, they are their two of their best bowlers. Abhishek Pingre was taken for a few runs. They did not have the long off in the right position. Aditya, he was taken for a few runs, but he can take a few wickets. Aditya Jain. Aditya and Abhishek, for me, they look to be more prominent to take wickets along with Jairaj. Aditya Jain bowling right arm over the wicket. On the knees, and that's an opportunity. Just stopped in front of the ropes. 127 for one. This man is going to have some fun now. He will try and hit every ball for a boundary now. And that's how he should be approaching his game. 8 overs remaining. He should be going for his shots. He would go for all the shots now. He won't fancy running now. He will go for every ball boundary. That's what a shot this is. This is up and over. Good catch, but outside the rope. Brilliantly taken. That was nicely held. Unfortunately, over the stumps. Over the ropes, in fact. And CK looks in prime touch. This is the CK we know. Last year he struggled because of his fatigue, because of his issues of leg. And some words of encouragement by Pratik. $133 for one. Chetan Kapoor seems to be in red hot form. He moves on to 60 with that sixer. Oh, that's an opportunity. That has been hooked for. The ball will swivel away. A good stop by the fielder. And good teamwork to stop that one from going over. A couple of runs added. 135 for 1. Aditya Jain replying with a short pitch delivery. He was pitching the ball up. He has bowled a good short delivery. That was bowled with some anger. That is fine. Should change your line and length and bowl with some. Yeah, that's very well bowled. That's good. 135 for 1. 136 for 1. CK goes into his 60s. And Amit is in 51. Watch out for the big sixer. What a shot. Flat. One bounce. 4. Another boundary. They have to sort out their fielding now. 140. This is some entertainment. Saurabh might feel he just missed out on a beautiful wicket, on a quick outfield, on a wonderful day. This is how you play. Slightly overcast the condition, almost English conditions right now. And that part of the evening where it becomes a little cooler, where it becomes a little more pleasant, and time for these two guys to have some more fun. A wonderful place to play your cricket. You have those open spaces all around the ground. There are a few buildings in that area in towards the highway end. Other than that, some acres of spaces over here. That is the USP of this place. 140 for 1. We are into the 13th over. These two guys are going crazy. Again a 15 run over. He might go for a sixer again. That's very well bowled. The score at the end of over number 13 would be 141 for 1. 142 in fact. So 142 for 1. What a player, Amit. I have seen him for the first time. I've been covering Zooters tournament for the last couple of years. What a shot! This is the best! Swept with disdain. He has played some delightful strokes. This was one of them. What a shot. On the knees. That wonderful sweep shot. That is how you play a sweep shot. The length ball. He has hit. Beautifully done. He is just having some great time over there. He is having a wonderful Sunday on a wonderful December. He is making his innings count over here. This is what gives you pleasure. This is what you play for. There is immense pleasure when you play a good innings, when you are enjoying some good time with the bat in the hand. There is nothing matching it. You can buy a lot of things with money. You cannot buy this pleasure. You cannot buy this enjoyment of success with your teammates. And this is some tough time. Varun Sood, they have to do something about this batting. They're bowling well. This is again a good field placement has to be worked out a little. In fact, those fielders, they look a little less. The way he is hitting, 11 fielders are looking less. They're set. 147 for 1. Watch out for the big hit. Watch out for a big sixer coming from Amit. That is hammered down the ground. 148. So we saw some sensational hitting yesterday by Utpal Warriors, where Asghar Khan was just one berserk in that last part. It was a heated match where a lot of heated arguments happened, where a lot of big shots came, and it was an exhibition by Asghar with his bat. And that is an opportunity. Oh, wonderfully good effort to come down to the goal. The ball just popped out. He did everything right. It was hit very hard. Just popped out of his hand. He's one of their best fielders. Wasn't an easy chance, but he almost pulled out that catch. Would have been a very good catch. Tough man. He is injured, but he does not want any kind of medication on that. 149 for one. The captain, he is in that firing line and almost pulled out a blinder. That was a tough catch. Will CK go for it again? Knowing CK, he would still go in and barrage that area. He's conceded 8 runs in this over so far. Varun Sood bowling right arm over the wicket. Watch out, long off, long on. There is a catch coming to your place. There is a catch in the same area. This time, he would be taken. That's what I was saying. But after a wonderful knock of 69, this man departs. CK again scoring a 50. I've covered his 9-10 matches in different venues. And once or twice only this guy has failed. He has scored 50s almost every time he has gone on to play. And this is the CK we know. He would come and have a puff after this match. But yeah, he's so happy. See, he's just thanking. In fact, he was giving the ball back. I thought he was. So it's good to see that. People appreciating some good work. Great catch by Pratik. Pratik Chitalia, the captain, taking a good catch. So the captain leading from front, he came in as an opener. Well played, sir. So last 7-8 times I've covered this man. He has scored almost 4-5 half centuries. So he has some issues regarding his fitness, but it was a super fit innings. And he ran well. He was the one who was actually lagging behind in run rate initially, and he overtook Amit. Amit was in his 40s. CK was in his 20s, and he overtook him. And in fact, he was the one almost closer to the 50. 49 he was when he was still on 44. So that was some good batting. So 150 is what the score is right now. And this is not a good shot. That's the first fall shot by Amit. He should not be. He should be using his feet more. Those lazy shots can be your downfall. CK was dropped by the captain, but he took the chance again and tried to hit the ball in the same area, and he was the one who gave his wicket away. He was almost looking good to get that century. Now that's little fortuitous. That would be four. Look at the outfield. It is racing now. Another boundary. 154. That's a bigger part of the boundary. That side. So leg side from here would be a shorter distance. If you try and go big on that side, it won't be that easy. That's a bigger territory to cover. This is on the extreme left. Dattaram, another good batter. He would come with that traditional white cap of his. He's fantastic wicket keeper, one of the best wicket keepers, and more compact batsman. He's one of those nice batsmen in between where there are hitters in with them. Rishi and Datta. You would love to have. Oh, there's a shot. This will be a couple of runs. It will be cut off from the fielder at that the captain. He is kept busy. 156 for 2. 158 for 2 at the end of 15 overs. Udattaram Parab, one of their more compact players, he starts off. So Varun it is. Varun Sood continuing with his bowling effort. Dattaram Parab moves on to a couple. Oh, that's beautifully driven. That would be a couple of runs. Varun Sood bowling right arm over the wicket. What a shot! This is big. No, the fielder has to just go back and bring it. Oh my God! I thought it was going away. It just stopped. That is was almost taken. Couple of runs. I thought it is sailing over. I thought it would be just for him to go and fetch it back. It wasn't that well timed. That was in the arc though. Again the same kind of shot, but this time dropped again. A couple of chances for Amit. 164 for 2. We are into the 16th over. Varun would be feeling unfortunate. That is a single down the ground. 165 for 2. A good over so far. He hasn't conceded a lot of runs. In fact, he was a couple of catches being put down in this over. Remember, this is a DATS tournament. Not all of these are regulars. They play for a few months. And oh, he's trying to manufacture a shot straight to the fielder at backward point for a single. 166 for 2 at the end of a very good 16th over where he hasn't given a lot of runs. Just 7 of them, 8 runs of them. been able to clear the boundary from this end. 174 is what the score moves on to. We are into the 17th over. Has been an over in which a lot of wides have been bowled, but he hasn't conceded any boundary in this over. The last two overs, they haven't got any boundaries. They got a couples and singles. Last ball of the 17th over. This goes for the big one. This one is racing towards the square leg. The score at the end of 17 overs is 175. 10 runs in this over with a lot of wides in it. 9 runs, I beg your pardon. 166 was the score in 16 overs. Jairaj comes in. He is their most experienced bowler. He is one of the most seasoned players. He is one of their best bowlers. He has bowled well, Jairaj. He's got a wicket and is the only bowler who has not been taken for a lot of runs. And he would be bowling the 18th and 20th over. He bowled that first and third over and is coming again to bowl that 18th and 20th. A bowler who takes and shoulders responsibility. He will have the challenge of bowling those last 3 overs. Last 2 overs, in fact. And a lot of control after the 14th over. They haven't allowed any boundaries to be hit. Amit has got 74 in no time, but he hasn't. He has been dropped a couple of times. In fact, more than that, 3 times. He's got that good fortune on his side. It was CK who was looking good, who got out on 69. Who is trying to manufacture. What a shot! This good stop by the fielder. Great stop. He saved 3 runs for his team. That was very well timed. That was a very well manufactured, a Surya special shot. And there was some awkward bounce. He handled it really well. The fielder had shot fine. 177 for 2. They fielded so well. They dropped a few chances, but that catch which was taken was super. Amey took that wonderful catch. That was it very hard of Saurabh Sinha. That was so very well bowled. Just short of the fielder over there. That is their fielding for them. 178 for 2. Three balls remaining of this over. Amit it is, who's on 75. He might get his century today. Every day we are seeing a century. This was an innings with a lot of beautiful bowling. That's the reason he's rated as their best bowler. This is super running by Datta Ramparap. So fit this man is. That was really close. And he has been adjusted. Run out. Very rarely does he get run out. Swame, he would have a great day in field. He took that wonderful catch, also affecting a run out with a direct hit. Super fielding effort by Amay. Rishi goes in. He is their left-hander. They have very few left-handers in the team. He is one of them. That's beautifully hit. That is good shot. Very well manufactured boundary. Rishi is the new batter. And Amit getting into his 80s with that shot. He tried a shot some time back, wasn't successful, but he finally gets it right against JNS. Still, it's a fantastic over, just 7 runs of the first 5 balls. His figures look really good compared to the whole scenario, the whole match score. Oh, that is so. This is a very risky shot. High risk, high reward. 2 boundaries against some great bowling. And these are good shots which he has converted into scoring opportunities. Outside the off stump, everything right about it. And he almost manufactured that shot. Look at that shot. Oh, super. A lot of risk, but a lot of reward for it. 187 for 3. 187 for 3. 200 looks a certainty from here on. How many they are going to get above it? Both of them have bowled well, Vishal and Jairaj. They started off with the first 4 overs, then they are coming to bowl the last 4. Oh, Rishi, what a way to open the account. Sixer! I haven't seen Rishi hitting a first ball for a sixer any time before. He's more of a batsman who's more orthodox batsman who takes a lot of singles. What a way to start. Oh, super. And he will not lose his shape. Those all would be authentic cricketing shots. What a way to open the account. Just love this all rounder. He comes in late to bat, but he's been promoted and he bowls really. Those 4 overs of his are the premier ones. 193 for 3. Nile and Rishi are their strength when it comes to bowling. Oh, that was not well timed. In fact, it was off the edge. Left-hander against left-hander is always something interesting. 194 for 3. So 210 seems to be certain from here if they go along at this rate. 16 runs in 10 balls is a possibility. 200 is a certainty. 194 for 3. That is it down the ground for a single. 195 for 3. It's been a good over so far. They've got 8 runs of this over. A leg by, a sixer. 6 is how he started the over. He has controlled the damage well in the next 3 balls. Just 1 run off the bat in the next 3. That is good comeback by Vishal. Even Vishal has bowled so well, considering The other figures he has bowled relatively alright. 37 runs. Bowling into those power plays and the last few overs. He's got him, this man. He almost got Rishi in the previous occasion. He got him this time. Under edge straight to the wickets. Rishi Mapara, a short, sweet little innings comes to an end. He hit that sixer. The batsman ego was hurt, bowler's ego was hurt, and he bowler. 195 for 4. Shiva Konar goes into bat. Another all rounder in the team who is known for his big hittings. Let's see how he starts off his inning. Last ball of the over. Oh, he starts off with a straight hit down the ground that will go for a boundary. Shiva starts off with the boundary. Rishi started off with the 6. This is how the small cameos take a scoring as 199 at the end of 19 overs. So Nihir Goradia comes into bowl, not Jairaj. And that's surprising. Jairaj not bowling. And he was taken for a couple of boundaries, maybe. And here it is who's bowling that last over. Any bowler comes in his way is going to smash. He will go for a second one. No, just a single. Shiva, he has hit a boundary. 200 up for the teams. Shivanandan Konar, he's on strike now. He's got a boundary at the very first ball which he got and straight hit down the ground it was. Where will he go? He will try and hit it into the mid wicket cow corner region. Oh, he goes big and goes down the ground. He's being taken by the captain again. Uh, it is so Pratik Chitalia, the captain, taking another good catch. So 4, and the next ball he got out as a good hit, but straight down the throat of the fielder at wideish long off. So Rishi and Shiva, it was 6 and out, and it is 4 and out. 200 for 5. That's a good wicket. He could have been dangerous. Best part is they're hitting it down the ground. Nilay going in. Nilay. Nilay Shah, the all-rounder, goes into bat. Generally, if the wicket had fallen early, maybe in the 10th, 11th, 12th, before even these other batters could have, Nilay would have been there. But change of plans, as it was a longish partnership, the other hitters would come and give it a go. He's more of a correct player, more of an orthodox player, and a good all-rounder to be there in the team. Nilay. 4 balls remaining. Will Amit get a chance to get close to his 100? That's another good catch. Super catch by Jairaj. 2 in 2. He's on hat trick. It's Nihir. He's got 2 in 2, and there is a strong probability that he might just get one because bo- the batsman is going are going to go for it. Shailesh, he won't be bothered about the hat trick. He would still risk his wicket for a few runs. That's how you play your sport. And they won't be bothered about even if the hat trick is claimed. They would still go for a big shot. Shailesh Gowda is the new batter. So Nihir is just bowling his second over and he's got a couple of wickets. That is beautifully hit up the backward. That is racing away for a boundary. 204 for 6. I think Amit would remain unbeaten in on 86, and an opportunity for another boundary and an opportunity for Nihir to get another wicket. That is that was short, and he gets a couple of runs. Now he would be remaining unbeaten now. The last ball, unless he sacrifices wicket for a run out. 206 for 6. Two outstanding innings, one by Amit, another by CK, has taken the score into an overdrive. 206 for 6. The last ball of the innings. It's a huge score. ISDT 6.0 2023. And that was a wild swing at the ball. And that is third wicket for Nahir. Very good over in which he got 3 wickets. 206 for 6 at the end of 20 overs. 207 is the target. Expected that run out. He's got 3 runs against his name. It is Kaustub who is bowling right arm over the wicket from the Somaya end. It's a fantastic set of team with some good set of bowlers and batters. Rushi and Nile are their strength. They're two good all-rounders. This is a fantastic start. What a way to open the account. This is a shot and a half. Beautiful hit by Pratik, the captain, making a statement. Sixer to open the account. 9 without loss. Oh, this is a shot and a half. What a way to get his first boundary. Super hit, Pravya. He took that wonderful catch, affected that fantastic directed run out, and yes, got his first boundary. A testament to the fact that this is a fantastic wicket. It's not a bad bowler at all. In fact, he's one of those very good bowlers, Kedar. He's been hit for a boundary of the very first ball. Nice smooth action by Kedar. He was there to field for that injured fielder. That is that camaraderie which we see between the players. They do take care of each other, and very good to see. These are not the regulars. Take my word, these are not regulars. These are dads who are highly successful in their particular fields. They are here for their pure passion. So their safety, the way they play with each other, support each other in their success and failures, on the ground, off the ground, those are things. A new set of friends. You establish a new family which you develop because you spend more time than your family with this extended family of yours, the team. 13 without loss. That's nicely bowled straight to the fielder. That's Nile, I think, on in the point region. Yes, nice smooth action. A good flow. Kedar bowling over the wicket. Wonderful action. The way he comes in. Nice rhythmic run up. You can see almost all attributes of a good opening bowler in him. Does not try to be super quick, express space, but nice approach to the wicket. This one was down the leg side though. 14 without loss. We are into the second over. So 15 without loss. We are into the second over. Both the batsmen getting their respective boundaries. Pratik, in fact, he faced just one ball and that was deposited for a sixer. Kedar, it would be a challenge for him. He was taken for a boundary of the very first ball. The next three balls, couple of balls, in fact, he has conceded two. 6 runs of Kedar's bowling so far, 9 runs in the first over. It's a good start for JNS Supremos. Straight to the fielder. That is Siddharth. That is Shailish Gowda over there. Pratik Chitalia, the skipper, the all-rounder in the team. That's down the leg side. Kedar just losing his direction, trying to cramp the batsman. The previous ball was way outside the off stump. This one was down the leg side. Needs to adjust his line. All the bowlers would be under pressure because They would try and maximize this power play. That's nicely bowled. Straight to the fielder. There's an opportunity of a run out. In fact, that is an opportunity of few extra runs. An overthrow, which takes the score to 16. In fact, 17. So 2 overs and 18 runs on the scorecard. A nicely pinched single that. We are into the third over. The last ball of the third over. This is beautifully hit. So Amay is looking good, but they need to expedite the run rate now. 21 at the end of third over. Kausu bowling a very good second over. First over he was taken for 9 runs. The second over, just 3 runs. Rishi Mapara is the new bowler. He is one of those bowlers, almost like Ravindra Jadeja. He'll bowl very quick in the air, and he will have that line. You just observe his line; it would be almost into that off stump and outside the off stump and middle. That third stump, so in fact, the fourth stump, the middle, and the off. That is where his channel would be, and he's one of those typical bowlers who will bowl some good, nice rhythmic overs. Generally, he bowls his overs quickly. They're taking a lot of time to bowl the first ball. He's trying to get his field absolutely right. He's come in the power play to bowl that over. So very rarely do we see the spinners coming in. He's one of those spinners who can hold their bowling in even in the power play. But Ame, he has a good day today, so he might go for big shots, even if it is Rishi and a very good bowler he is. He'll bowl it quick in the air, so won't be easy to dance down the ground. That's what I was trying to see. That's a wonderful shot. What a shot that is! This is as good as a shot you can get. Super shot. Today, some of the shots have been almost like Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin used to play shots like this. We saw Saurabh Sinha hitting that flick, and this one was almost how Sachin used to approach a spinner, rocking onto the back foot and pulling it from there. Not an easy shot to execute. Super footwork over there, converting a good ball into a scoring opportunity. Very rarely do we see Rishi being hit for boundary, even in 2-3 overs. He was hit for the first ball over there, and that was almost off the middle stump. Maybe a little short. He will try and pitch it up and he'll bowl it a little quicker. This is the beauty of a wicket. So there won't be any assistance for the spinners. It's a complete batting paradise again. More and when the ball skids a bit, it comes on a little quicker. Just wrong line. So his line and length are his forte. He faltered in his length first ball, and this one the line. So very rare of Rishit. I've seen him playing for the last 2 3 years, 2 years maybe. So many matches. He is their best performer when it comes to bowling, spin bowling, and in fact overall, he is one of those performers who wins the matches with the ball in the hand. Very quiet 4 overs he will bowl, and he'll give very little in those 4 overs. Again, they're taking a lot of time to get the field right. A lot of time in this over. Generally, Rishi bowls overs quickly. It is the other way around today for him. That's what we're talking about. He bowls a little slowly this time, just for he understands bowling it with a lot of pace is giving you sufficient opportunity for the batters to hit him. So he just altered his pace, just bowling it slowly and flighting the ball. Oh, that's the right line and length he gets into. That's fantastic running. 27 the score moves on to with that single. They've taken 6 runs, in fact 7 runs of this over, so 6 runs of this over so far. So 6 runs of this over so far, and Ame has looked good. It's almost has a similar figure like Ajinkya Rahane when he stands. The last ball of the fourth over. That's beautifully hit, but straight to the fielder. Good running. They pinch another single. 29 at the end of over number 4. They've taken 9 runs, in fact 8 runs of Rishi. Just good bowling into the channels, keeping things tight. Straight to the fielder, single pinched again. They're not bothered about those singles. They're not trying to be a little more alert for not giving away those singles. They know they cannot win this match without hitting a few boundaries in the power play. So both the teams would be happy with the start which they have got. Amay has looked good. Pratik has got looked good. Kaustubh has bowled well. He's bowling his third over. Watch out for the big shot now. Watch out for the boundary ball now, Amay. This is good bowling. 31. We are into the fifth over. Straight to the fielder and opportunity missed out. 32. We are into the fifth over. Couple of balls remaining in this over. JNS Supremos have got 32 runs in 4.4. That's a beautiful shot out down the ground. There is protection. A couple of runs take the score to 34. Last ball of the fifth over. Kaustubh would be bowling that to Amay. Kaustubh's figures look good. The first over went for a few. The next two overs he has bowled really well. Just 5 runs in this over so far. That's a cracking shot. Straight to the fielder again. Single again. The score at the end of 5 overs is 35. 7 runs per over. They are going the last over of the power play after this one. Thirty-six without loss. We are into the sixth over. The last 5 balls. Pratik, he got the sixer of the very first ball. Hasn't been able to get a boundary after that. Watch out for this one. This would be a wicket taking opportunity, or this would be a ball which would be going for a big one. There some action in the next 2 balls. That's a cracking hit. Oh, super effort. Fantastic. Shailesh Gowda it is, I think. Good effort. And Rishi just going in and congratulating that good effort. Shailesh Gowda it is fielding really well. He has been pushed back though this time. Oh, straight to the fielder. He almost looks like Ajinkya Rahane when he plays that shot. Ajinkya Rahane plays this shot really well against the spinners, rocks back and hits that into that square leg region. And he's a fantastic player of a spinner. People underrate him, and just Dhoni took advantage of him when they played in the finals. So in fact against Mumbai Indians, where he scored that 71 of just 30 balls. That's nicely bowled. Good flight on the ball. Away, he's look good. And that is some good bowling. That's the reason I say he is their premier bowler. Was taken for a few runs in the first over. In fact, 8 of them. Very rarely that does happen. Generally, it's a bowler who gets the 3 runs, 4 runs in over in that initial part. What a shot this is! This is one of the best of the day. Super shot against a bowler who has bowled really well. Ame looks really a classy player. That was a classy shot indeed. Super shot against a very good spinner. See, that was off the middle. In fact, off outside the off stump, and it was hacked from outside the off stump and deposited into that squarely region for a fantastic boundary. 41 without loss. The last ball of the power play coming up. 6 runs in the power play in this over so far. So 14 runs in 1.5 overs against Rishi. That is good any day. And he's tried to change his flight. He tries to change his variation in. He tries to change his pace. Last ball, it will be a quicker one. No, in fact, he flights this one. Good bowling by Rishi. So 6 overs done and dusted. The score is 41. Just a shade under 7 runs per over it is. So 41 without loss. Three good deliveries, three dot deliveries for Shiva, and that's hit into that mid wicket region. So fantastic over by Shiva so far. That was very well bowled. He has played really well, but that was the first time he got beaten. Amay has got 25 of 25. Pratik has got 15 of 15. The Shiva has bowled a very good over so far. He just conceded 2 runs in his first 5 balls. And from a medium pace bowler, he has got himself converted into a spinner. A good over in which just gave away 2 runs. That's the first wicket claimed, and we rarely see him celebrating. Rishi celebrating his first wicket. They needed the breakthrough. It's a very good batter who gets out. He has played that sweep shot very well, and very difficult to play sweep against this man because he bowls it quickly. But he claims his man, thus Rishi. That tight line and length. He's played so well against the spinners. He just misses out. Very, very effective batter. But he's got 28. He looked comfortable. The target is a little too high. Run rate was a problem, but he has played some good shots in between. Shiva has bowled the first over really well. He comes in with the second over, and they have kept the lid on the scoring. Shiva and Rishi. That was hit very well off the back foot into the covers for a single. So 47 runs on the Shiva has bowled well. He has bowled at first over for a few runs. Now again he's bowling his second over really well. Another solitary run. The score moves on to 48 with that single. That's a very good shot off the back foot into the mid wicket cow corner. Just another solitary run. So these two bowlers have kept the lead on the scoring. Just 6 runs in 1.3 overs. That is good bowling by Shiva. He's converted himself from a pace bowler then to a medium pacer. Now he's bowling his spinners. 49 for 1. We are into the ninth over. The challenge over after this would be claimed. Pratik is still there. That's nicely bowled. Equally well played for a single. The score moves on to 50-50 in 8.4 overs. They get their 50 in the ninth over. Couple of balls remaining in this over. They're going through the motions right now. They need somebody to get the scoring right. One man who can do it is the man on your screen. Watch out for the big shot. Watch out for a big hit from Pratik. He might go very big. and there is where the opportunity of a wicket might come in. Shiva versus the captain of the opposition. He went for the big one. The batsman missed it. The wicketkeeper missed it. It would be a couple of byes. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, a couple of byes. 52 for 1. So that's a clear indication now. He would not be waiting, holding back. He would try and go for his shots. Will Pratik. The last ball of Shiva's second over. His figures look very impressive though. 2 overs and 1.5 overs in just 7 runs. Off the back foot. 8 runs of 2 overs for Shiva. Brilliant numbers for him. 52 for 1 at the end of 9 overs. 78 for 1. They could complete that challenge of 7 runs. Shivanandan Konar straight to the fielder. 79 for 1. We are into the 12th over. Shiva's figures look very good. That is beautiful work. Good work by the fielder at backward point. In fact, short third man. He hasn't conceded a boundary. That's an achievement. The 3 runs in his first over, 4 runs in this, 5 runs in his second over, just 3 runs in this over so far. He's bowling his third over. Figures look absolutely wonderful. Jay, yes, look good from his arrival. Oh, that kept a bit low. And some Marathi heard over there. Very rarely do we hear that in a Maharashtrian state. We do not hear it much. Couple of balls remaining. Well, that is beautifully turned away. He seems to be a very good player, a classy player. Both Amey and Jay, they may have not been at the right side of the result in this match, but Pratik, Jay, and Amey, 3 good players at the top. They can challenge the other teams. This is one of those top teams of the league. Of all the 28 teams, this would be right there in the top 4 teams. AVM Yoddhas. Yesterday, Utpal Warriors, it almost seemed to be like a champions playing. They are the runner-ups. That is in the air. Yes, that would be a couple. So his figures look still good. 3 overs and 14 runs without a wicket. 12 runs done and dusted, 83 for 1. They are going along almost at 7 runs per over. So 13th over we are into. That's good bowling. Big appeal. Datta thought he had a faint taste of edges. Umpire thought otherwise. So he was beaten neck and crop. The ball moving slightly away. Praveen Yadav was one bowler who used to swing it in and his ball used to go away. He was very difficult bowler to handle. One of the best swing bowlers India has ever had. Salil Unkola was one who used to take it consistently out. That's a chance. That would be wicket number 2. JKD giving his wicket away after having a good start. He was looking good. That's what Nilay can do. If Rishi and Nilay, these two players, are the ones who make the difference. Again, those tight lines. Nilay once again proving why is considered one of their premier bowlers. Nihir Goradia comes in. Just bowling those tight lines, keeping it straight and simple. Nilay Shah, he's got a wicket, hasn't conceded a run. Bowls into those tight channels. And his ball actually keeps a bit low. It is outside the off stump, almost like a bowling machine is. A short run up. But that's very close. That's very close. He is out. 2 wickets for Nilay. Just giving it straight and simple. This one was off the back foot. The first ball, even he did not use the feet. If you don't use the feet, you are in trouble. Niraj gets out without troubling the scorers. So Jairaj Bisht comes in, a tall all-rounder. He opened the bowling attack. Now both the opening bowlers are playing together. Pratik is a constant in all the partnerships. He's got 25-25. Jairaj Bisht, the new batter. The last ball of Nilay's first over. He has got a couple of wickets. Will it be a double wicket maiden? Last ball. No, it won't be. His figures would look very good though. 1 over, 1 run, and 2. 1 for 2. His figures would be. So 84 for 3 at the end of 13 overs. 7 overs remaining in which to get a lot of runs. In fact, exactly 121. So 89 for 3. Shailesh Gowda down the leg side. So Siddharth, who came in late and played a last ball for a boundary, comes in. That's down the leg side, but that is picked into the mid wicket cow corner region for a couple of runs. 90 for 3. Pratik is 27 of 27. Jay is 6 of 3. Jay getting that boundary of the very first ball of this over and single of the last ball of the last over. That's beautifully picked up straight to the fielder CK though. 38 balls remaining. This is a beautiful pickup shot. It is there is Rishi over there and oh my god. It was Kedar in fact. He drops one. The last ball of the 14th over. That's for two test boundary. That will race away for a boundary. Yes, it will. And a couple of boundaries. First of ball of this over went for a boundary. The last ball going for two test boundary. The batters won't complain. It would be 4 runs against them. So Jairaj getting the boundary of the first ball. Jairaj getting the boundary of the last ball. And 4 balls and 10 runs for Jairaj. Strike rate of 250 for him. So नीले जिन्होंने अपने पहला ओवर मात्र 1 रन के लिए 1 रन का डाला जिसमें 2 विकेट्स उन्हें मिले थे और वो फिर एक बार गेंदबाजी करने आएंगे इस बार हाईवे एंड से. पिछले ओवर में 2 विकेट्स उन्हें चटकाए थे और मात्र 1 रन खर्च किया था. उनकी गेंदबाजी में कुछ विशेष नहीं है, बस गेंदबाजी की लाइन और लेंथ काफ़ी सटीक होती है ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर या तो स्टंप्स में. तो काफ़ी कम अवसर होते हैं बल्लेबाज को रन्स बनाने के लिए और उसी के साथ अगर आप स्टंप्स में गेंदबाजी करते हो तो एलबीडब्ल्यू और क्लीन बोल्ड का अवसर बढ़ जाता है. और सबसे बड़ी बात उनकी लेंथ जो होती है वो काफ़ी बढ़िया होती है. 97 फॉर 97 पे 3 काफ़ी बड़ा टारगेट है. अब शायद टारगेट जीतना उनकी पहुंच से बाहर होगा लेकिन जो हार का अंतर है उसको कम से कम रखने का प्रयास ज़रूर करेंगे जेएनएस सुप्रीमोस के खिलाड़ी. उनका कप्तान अभी भी जो शुरुआत में आए थे अभी भी वहाँ पर जमे हुए हैं. अच्छी बल्लेबाजी के पहला एक गेंद उन्होंने छक्के के लिए मारा था. नीले के विरुद्ध एक अलग सा उनका चैलेंज होगा. बेहतरीन कवर ड्राइव. 1 रन मिलेगा वहाँ पर. 1 रन के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ेगा. जा बचेगा 98 पर 98. 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर 15 ओवर चल रहा है और नीले अपना दूसरा निजी शतक डालेंगे इस ओवर में. पहली गेंद पर 2 फॉर 2 कोई फुटबॉल का स्कोर नहीं है, मात्र उनके ये आंकड़े हैं जो उनकी गेंदबाजी का विवरण करते हैं. बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी. फिर एक बार मात्र 1 रन. तो नीले कुछ खास ज़्यादा अलग करने का प्रयास नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर. मात्र गेंद को ऑफ स्टंप पर रख रहे हैं. कुछ स्टंप्स मिडिल स्टंप पे गेंद आ रहे हैं. एलबीडब्ल्यू के द्वारा उनको एक विकेट मिला था निहिर का. जिन्होंने पहले बॉल पर उन्हें बीट किया, दूसरे बॉल पर उनको एलबीडब्ल्यू आउट कर दिया था 99 पे 3। और ये बेहतरीन पिकअप शॉट है, ये गेंद सीधा जाएगी मिड विकेट काउ कॉर्नर रीजन में। बेहतरीन चौके के लिए, चौके के साथ उनका 100 पूरा होगा टीम का। 103 100 रन पूरे और बेहतरीन पिकअप शॉट। ये बल्लेबाज शुरुआत से आए हैं और अच्छी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। प्रतीक अपनी टीम के लिए एक अच्छे ऑलराउंडर साबित होते हुए, जो लक्ष्य है वो काफ़ी बड़ा है, उनकी पहुंच से बाहर है। 204 रन, अभी यहाँ से 102 रन बनाने हैं और गेंदे शेष है मात्र 33 डिलीवरीज इन विच टू गेट 102 रन। सो 102 रन बनाने हैं और मात्र 5.5 ओवर उनके पास शेष है। नीले जिन्होंने पहला ओवर काफ़ी किफ़ायती डाला था, दूसरे ओवर में उन पर प्रहार करते हुए बेहतरीन गेंद उतनी अच्छी तरह से खोद कर निकाला है बिल्कुल, और ये गेंद जाएगी सीधा फाइन लेग की दिशा में 4 रनों के लिए। 107 पे 3। पहली बार जो गेंदबाज जिनकी लाइन लेंथ बिल्कुल सटीक थी, इस बार गेंद को लेग स्टंप की दिशा में रखा था। गेंद यॉर्कर थी, मात्र उसे खोद कर निकाला और गेंद को सिर्फ दिशा देने का काम किया बल्लेबाज ने। 107 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। एक ऐसा गेंदबाज जो काफ़ी किफ़ायती रहता है, काफ़ी कम अवसर देता है चौकों छक्कों का, लगातार 2 चौके उनके खिलाफ। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी और सबसे बेहतरीन विकेट कीपर आप देख रहे हैं इस प्रतियोगिता का। काफ़ी अच्छे अच्छे विकेट कीपर्स दिखेंगे, लेकिन दत्ता जैसा आपको कोई विकेट कीपर नहीं मिलेगा इस डैट्स की प्रतियोगिता में। इंटरनेशनलाइज डी 0.6 इनफैक्ट 6.0 का सबसे बेहतरीन विकेट कीपर आपके सामने है। काफ़ी बेहतरीन विकेट कीपिंग करते हैं, एक भी बॉल उन्होंने शायद पीछे जाने नहीं दिया होगा। 22 उनके खिलाफ कितने वो देखने पड़ेंगे। और दत्ताराम परब काफ़ी बेहतरीन विकेट कीपर, शायद सबसे अच्छे विकेट कीपर इस प्रतियोगिता के। 28 टीम इस प्रतियोगिता में शामिल है, जिनको 7 अलग अलग ग्रुप्स में बांटा गया है और 4 टीम्स हर ग्रुप में होंगे। इनमें से 2 ग्रुप्स बनाए जाएंगे, एक चैलेंजर्स ग्रुप और एक चैंपियंस ग्रुप और एक चैलेंजर्स ग्रुप। चैंपियंस ग्रुप जो 2 ऊपर के टीम्स होंगे वो चैंपियंस ग्रुप के लिए क्वालिफाई होंगे, नीचे के 2 टीम्स चैलेंजर ग्रुप के लिए क्वालिफाई होंगे, और एक चैंपियंस का फाइनल होगा और एक चैलेंजर्स का चैंपियन एक फाइनल होगा। तो 107 पे 3, 30 गेंदे और इन 30 गेंदों में रन बनाने हैं 95। लॉन्ग ऑन वाइडिश लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में खेला हुआ शॉट और ये दूसरा रन चुरा लिया है बिल्कुल। इन 2 रनों के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ेगा, जा पहुंचेगा अब 109 पर। शैलेश गौड़ा गेंदबाजी के लिए आमंत्रित किए गए हैं। पहले ओवर में उनके खिलाफ 13 रन जोड़े थे। जयराज बड़ा हिट लगाने का प्रयास, गेंद जा रही है फिर एक बार 1 रन के लिए। इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ेगा, जा पहुंचेगा 110 पर। 110 पे 3। 28 गेंदे 28 गेंदों का खेल शेष है। 110 पे 3। प्रतीक 37 रनों पर खेल रहे कप्तान, पहले गेंद पर आए थे पहले ओवर के, और लेग स्टंप की दिशा में जाने वाली गेंद, अंपायर का इशारा लेग बाइस का। 111 पे 3। नेल्सन का आंकड़ा जिसे कहते हैं डेविड शेफर, हर बार 111, 222, 333, 444, 555 जब भी ये स्कोर आता था तो हर बार हॉप स्किप एंड जंप, जैसे एक कूद कर अपनी जगह पर वापस आ जाते। उनका अंधविश्वास था कि 111, 222, 333 इसको नेल्सन कहते हैं, उस पर कुछ ना कुछ अशुभ होता है। ओ बेहतरीन कट शॉट, ये दोनों फील्डर्स को बिल्कुल छेद कर दोनों के बीच में से गेंद रफू चक्कर हो चुकी है 4 बेहतरीन रनों के लिए। इस गेंद में देखिए ज़्यादा ताकत तो उन्होंने लगाई नहीं थी, बहुत ज़ोर से मारने का प्रयास भी बिल्कुल नहीं किया था, जिसे कहते हैं आप प्योर टाइमिंग, और बहुत ही सटीक ये शॉट था। दोनों खिलाड़ियों को बीच में से निकल, ज़्यादा अंतर नहीं था दोनों के बीच में, मात्र 2 मीटर का अंतर होगा, उनके दोनों के बीच में से निकल कर मारा हुआ शॉट। जयराज इनका ये तीसरा चौका। काफ़ी अच्छी बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं अपनी टीम के लिए। 115 पे 3। और शैलेश थोड़े से महंगे साबित हो रहे हैं, 20 रन उनके खिलाफ जोड़े हैं इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। जयराज 18 पर है, प्रतीक 37 पे जा पहुंचा है। जिस प्रकार से जयराज बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं, शायद वो अपने 50 के आसपास भी पहुंच जाए आने वाले 4.2 ओवर्स में। और एक बड़ा हिट लगाने का प्रयास ज़रूर करेंगे, एक चौके के बाद शायद छक्के के लिए भी जा सकते हैं। फिर एक बार शैलेश अपना रन अप थोड़ा सा चूकते हुए। एवीएम योद्धास यहाँ पर जीत दर्ज करने के मुकाम पर है। ये गेंद डाउन द लेग साइड वाइड करार दी जाएगी। इस वाइड के साथ स्कोर आगे पहुंचेगा, जा पहुंचेगा अब 115 पर। 116 वाइड, एक इस एक रन के साथ 117। सो 117 पे 3 आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर का। प्रतीक स्ट्राइक पर होंगे, 37 पर प्रतीक खेल रहे हैं। और बेहतरीन यॉर्कर उतनी ही अच्छी तरह से खेल कर निकाला है। 16 ओवर की समाप्ति पर स्कोर वहीं पे रहेगा, 117, 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 4 ओवर्स शेष है और इन 4 ओवर्स में रन बनाने हैं 87। माफ कीजिए, 88 रन चाहिए, मतलब 22 रन प्रति ओवर। नामुमकिन सा ये लक्ष्य है, लेकिन इस लक्ष्य के कितने करीब जाएंगे, हार का अंतर कितना कम रखेंगे, उस पर इस टीम का ध्यान केंद्रित होगा। देखिए टॉप 2 टीम होंगे, वो आगे वाले दौर के लिए चैलेंजर ग्रुप की तरफ जाएंगे। तो पहला स्थान अगर कोई अच्छी टीम काफ़ी बेहतरीन खेल रही है, बाकी सारी टीम्स को वो पराजित कर रही है, तो उस दूसरा स्थान भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण हो जाता है। तो देखते हैं कौन सी ये 2 टीमें होंगी हर ग्रुप में से जो आगे उस दौर के लिए जाएंगे। तो 117 पे 3, 17वां ओवर की पहली गेंद लेकर आएंगे केदार। केदार काफ़ी बेहतरीन गेंदबाज है, लेकिन पहले ओवर में थोड़े से दिशा से भटके थे, थोड़े से वाइड गेंदबाजी की थी, लेकिन ये कमबैक कर सकता है गेंदबाज। बेहतरीन गेंद, उतनी ही अच्छी तरह से खेला है। देखिए पॉइंट की दिशा से निकाल दिया है, गेंद जाएगी 2 रनों के लिए। और अभी भी देखिए इनकी गेंद बाहर की तरफ निकल रही है। और केदार अगर ये लाइन और लेंथ पर अच्छी गेंदबाजी करे तो अच्छे गेंदबाज साबित हो सकते हैं। अच्छा स्मूथ रनअप था। जिम्बाब्वे के गेंदबाज थे जिनकी गेंदबाजी बिल्कुल ऐसी थी, उनका रनअप काफ़ी अच्छा था। वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट, ये शॉट पर 4 रन बिल्कुल अंकित है। जिस हिसाब से उन्होंने वो प्रहार किया था, एक ऐसा बल्लेबाज जो थोड़ा देर से आया लेकिन दुरुस्त आया, बहुत ही बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी की उन्होंने। मात्र 10 गेंदों में 11 गेंदों में 25 रन, मतलब उनका जो स्ट्राइक रेट है वो लगभग 225 का। बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी, 123 पे 3। और एक ऐसा बल्लेबाज जिन्होंने अच्छी गेंदबाजी भी की है, 3 ओवर उन्होंने अच्छे काफ़ी काफ़ी अच्छे फेंके थे। बल्लेबाजी करने वो भी अपना अच्छा जौहर दिखाते हुए एक बहुत ही अनुभवी के बल्लेबाज, जिन्होंने काफ़ी जूटर के टूर्नामेंट्स में अपना अपनी मौजूदगी दिखाई है। और आज ज़बरदस्त बल्लेबाजी करते हुए बेहतरीन कमबैक केदार का। अच्छी गेंदबाजी हो रही है, लेकिन बल्लेबाज भी अब बड़े हिट लगाने का प्रयास ज़रूर करेंगे। 124 पे 3, मैच तो हाथ से निकल गया है, लेकिन ये समय होगा कि आने वाली जो गेंदें हैं 21 गेंदें, उनमें अलग अलग शॉट्स खेले, अपने स्कोर को निजी स्कोर को आगे लेकर जाए। 12 गेंदों में 25 रन, लगभग 210 का स्ट्राइक रेट। उनके सामने है प्रतीक, 37 रन 36 गेंदों में। राइट आर्म ओवर द विकेट गेंदबाजी करेंगे केदार। वाइड वाइड के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचेगा 125 पर, 125 फॉर 3। 125 पे 3, अभी भी 21 गेंदें शेष। केदार जिन्होंने काफ़ी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी की है इसके पहले अपनी टीम के लिए, आज मात्र थोड़ा सा चूकते हुए। एक अच्छे गेंदबाज थोड़े से महंगे साबित होते हुए। बेहतरीन गेंद, लेकिन वो 1 रन के लिए वाइडिश लॉन्ग की दिशा में खेली गई। 1 रन के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ेगा, जा पहुंचेगा 126 पर। 126 पे 3, अभी भी 20 गेंदों का खेल शेष इस मैच में। मात्र औपचारिकता रह गई। ये यही जो ऐसे जो मैचेस होते हैं जिनका निर्णय बिल्कुल आपको स्पष्ट हो जाता है कि क्या होने, उसमें शायद ये जो काम होता है ये काफ़ी मुश्किल हो जाता है। कमेंट्री का भी हो या ये बाकी सारे काम भी, अगर मैच कुछ रोचक हो जाए। ये काफ़ी अच्छा हिट, बेहतरीन हिट, यॉर्कर खोद के निकाला है, सीधा जाएगा हाथों में ऋषि के, सबसे बेहतरीन फील्डर है उनके। बकेट हैंड्स जिसे कहते हैं, सबसे बेहतरीन कैचर उनकी टीम के, सबसे अच्छे विकेट कीपर अगर आपको इस प्रतियोगिता की चाहिए तो है दत्ताराम परम। लेकिन कैचेस में अगर सबसे अच्छे कैचेस में जो माने जाएंगे तो उसमें ऋषि का नाम पहले 10 खिलाड़ियों में ज़रूर आएगा। देखिए 450 खिलाड़ी है, 28 टीमें हैं, 7 ग्रुप्स है, और लगभग 500 प्लेयर्स का जहाँ पर पूल हो उसमें सबसे अच्छे फील्डर्स में पहले 10 में आना काफ़ी मुश्किल काम होता है। और एक अच्छा अगर आपको फील्डर देखना है तो अरजान इंजीनियर एक काफ़ी अच्छे फील्डर हैं जो जूटर की प्रतियोगिता में दिखते हैं। उनसे भी अगर आपको और कोई अच्छे फील्डर्स देखने, एक सरफराज एक काफ़ी अच्छे फील्डर है जो अच्छे कैचेस ले पाते हैं। तो दो तरीके के फील्डर्स है कि जो हाई कैचेस ज़्यादा अच्छे लेने वाले, ऋषि उनमें काफ़ी सटीक फिट होते हैं। और ये देखिए ये डैट्स की टूर्नामेंट है, ये टूर्नामेंट जिसमें 12 महीने ये प्लेयर्स खेलते नहीं है, काफ़ी कम समय तक उनको अवसर मिलता है। ये जो प्रतियोगिता आते हैं इनके लिए राह देखते हैं यार, मुंबई के कई अलग अलग वेन्यू से वहाँ पर क्रिकेट खेलते हैं। लेकिन जूटर्स की जो टूर्नामेंट होती है, डैट्स की टूर्नामेंट हो या SMPL हो या बाकी प्रतियोगिताएं 40+, ये काफ़ी पसंदीदा मानी जाती है पूरे सर्किट में। तो आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर का, और इस 126 पे 4 बल्लेबाजों को चलता किया है। आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर का। ये काफ़ी बेहतरीन हिट, और ये दूसरे रन की दरकार, दूसरा रन भी पूरा कर लिया है। इन 2 रनों के साथ स्कोर आगे बढ़ेगा, जहाँ पहुंचेगा 128 पे। सो 128 पे 4, 17 ओवर की समाप्ति पर। तो 3 ओवर शेष है, इस 3 ओवर में रन बनाने हैं अभी भी 78। So it's almost an impossible task, or an improbable and impossible from your end. If you have it mathematically, a lot many runs to score 78 in the next 18 balls. So need almost a boundary and a sixer every alternate ball. In fact, every ball. Sharad's here, and it's always good to see when you have OS Tigers match. He wasn't there last time because They were not here. They just gave a walkover to the opposite team. But Sharad's here today. Even Mano would be there, I think. No, Mano is not there. So two different personalities of cricket. One a romantic chocolate boy, the other one a strong, sturdy man who plays some fantastic characters. And with that one run, the score moves on to 131. It's always good to see this big stars playing, and they are almost everyone is very humble. Mano, whenever he comes, he actually is 1 hour before the schedule. He comes in, he jogs around the park, and take my word, these guys are the same what they are on the screen. One a very aggressive batsman, Sharad, and a good all rounder. Mano, more orthodox, more patient, and more compact player. And we'll have Sharad in action after some time. 132 for 4, the last ball of the 18th over. Oh, that's the captain's inning. कितना हो गया? So he moves on to 44 with that boundary. 136 for 4 at the end of 18 overs. Kedar would be bowling his third over. Such a wonderful bowler. He's not been at the better side. He's given him a few runs, but he has a big wicket to show for it. He's been slightly expensive, Kedar. Down the ground for a single. Uh, he might pick a few more wickets in his last 5 balls which he bowls now. 137 for 4. Just 11 balls remaining. Kedar might have not had a good day so far, but he has bowled well in patches. He's a very capable bowler, just has given me a few wides and extras in this match. He might pick up a few wickets in his next 5 balls because he seems to be a good bowler. That's a beautiful shot. Off the pads, hit nicely into that mid wicket cow corner region. They take a couple, they scamper back for the second, and they do it. He moves on to 46 with that brace. He needs 4 more. Pratik. 47 of 41. Pratik Chitalia. 46. He moves on to under edge straight to Datta. Such a good keeper. He is so super fast reflex actions. Keeping is all about having those reflexes quickly. Cricket is a game of angles. They say wicket keeping is a game of having reflexes. He had super reflexes over there. Take my word, these are not the guys who play 24/7 or all months around the year. They play cricket at patches and different intervals of time in a year. This is their peak period. With that single, the score moves on to 140. They need a lot of runs from here on, 65 of them in the next 9 balls. Almost every ball they want to hit a sixer. Still, they won't be able to make it mathematically now. Kedar versus Pratik. $23 for 1. Oh, this is a shot and a half. That will be his 50 if it clears. He gets a sixer to get his half century. 52 of just 43. In fact, it is not him. It is not him. It is Aditya. I just take my words back. Slight confusion. Aditya Jain hitting that sixer. Pratik is the man with the helmet. Aditya, he's got that sixer. Take my words back. He is still on 47. Is Pratik. Aditya has got his first sixer. Oh, that was almost his second wicket. And look at him, the wicketkeeper Datta. So it would be Pratik on strike. He came in on the first ball. He is there until the 20th over. 146 for 4. 6 balls remaining. Oh, that's beautifully played. And that will take him to 48. 5 balls, 58 runs. And that's beautifully hit off the back foot. Oh, what a catch! This is one of the best catches of the tournament. What a wonderful catch. Have a close look at it. This is a monstrous catch. That is the reason I said he is one of the best fielders. He is just vouching for it. He is making, in fact, it is Nilay, I think. Just have a close. Is it Rishi or Nilay? Just have a closer look. I think it is Nilay. What a catch that was. One of the best catches of the tournament. Oh, super stuff. This is an outstanding effort. One of the best of the tournament. That is Nilay, I think. He did not have much to do with the bat. He took a couple of wickets, but this was outstanding. International like. He was airborne when he took that catch. Super effort, Nilay. He is a match winner for a reason. He has won the matches many times with his bowling. This time, what a catch. This was the highlight of the day. Oh, what a catch. Airborne he was. He would just keep it for the album when he grows a little older and he becomes a grandpa. He'll show it to his grandchildren and saying, I was a super fielder. That is so very well bowled. Heyman bowling the final over. Unfortunately, Pratik has not got the strike. Would be just away from his house. He just a run one run away. That he would get a chance now. There is slight correction in his score. The score is 49 for Pratik. He's just one run away. Oh, that would be his 50. That's a wonderful hit. And that is a boundary. That will take him to his 50. Fantastic boundary to get his 50. The final ball of the first match of Sunday, the 10th of December 2023 in ISDT 6.0 Season 6. The last ball. It's Pratik Chitalia. Will he finish with a high? He started off the innings with a sixer. Will he finish off with a sixer? He finishes off with a single. Oh my god, they're taken two. That is what they'll get.